Hey, Improvement Geek here. So I haven't posted a video in 2 weeks. I took a couple weeks off to think about some things, but now I'm back and I'm going to be back to posting fresh sciencey goodness every Saturday morning like I used to. So please watch this video till the end. I have a lot to talk about today, and those things are mainly what has been going on with Improvement Geek lately, what's been going on with me, Joey Doughty, personally lately, and what I have coming up in 2020 for both. So for those that don't know, I started my channel back in May of last year. Since then, I've uploaded a new video every single Saturday morning, other than the past 2 weeks, and I've gotten up to about 375 subscribers, and I'm very thankful for every single one of them. I met a lot of awesome people, both other creators and people that have found me or people that I've found and showed my videos. And I've also learned a ton about the entire creative process and everything that it takes to make YouTube videos and be a creator and do this kind of thing. I feel like I've improved a lot since I first started, and you can see that for yourself if you go back and watch some of my first videos on my channel. And I feel like I've developed something of a process and a style, which has been good as well. But a problem I've always had is that I'm something of a perfectionist. I've always had an issue where if I couldn't do something to what I felt would be the best of my ability, then I didn't really have a lot of motivation to do it at all. And I'm also a procrastinator, so perfectionism is actually a really common reason for people to procrastinate. Another issue that I've been dealing with as time has gone on is a deepening feeling of imposter syndrome. If you're not familiar with the term, essentially imposter syndrome makes you feel like you're an imposter, and it makes you feel like you're lesser than other people. So, I've been comparing myself to other creators, specifically other creators in the self-development and psychology and neuroscience field, people that were major inspirations for me when I started the channel, like Thomas Frank and Improvement Pill, and they still are. But the problem is that I've started comparing myself and where Improvement Geek has been over the past 8 months and feeling bad about where I'm at compared to where they're currently at after all the years of work that they've put in. So between the perfectionism and the imposter syndrome, that really led to my procrastination paralyzing me and making it so that what started happening on a typical week was early on in the week, I would have all these excuses for not starting to work on my new video, much less post on my other social media accounts. And then by the time Thursday or Friday rolled around, I would suddenly start working really hard on my video for the week, and I would eventually get it done. But I started noticing that I would have to stay up until like 4 a.m. on Saturday morning to get it done. I stopped having as much B-roll, clips of other things like Oreo in my videos, and less jokes and just less content overall. I've felt like the quality of my videos has been going downhill recently. My content's also gotten what I call sterile. I actually script almost every one of my videos, not this one, word for word. And that helps me plan out the video, and it has a lot of other benefits. But the problem is that if the video is not scripted properly, then it winds up just being a scientific essay, and then my video winds up being a video essay that doesn't really have any personality or anything fun about it. And really, who wants to watch that? But the problem with a bad video is that if you start watching one of my videos and you get bored and you leave before I even get to the part where I'm delivering the value that I want to give you in the video, then you haven't gotten that. And honestly, I feel like I've failed you. And I feel like I've been failing a lot of my viewers recently in most of my videos. Again, a lot of my videos have turned into scientific essays where I'm just a talking head talking about science for 5 minutes. It's not fun, it's not engaging, and it's probably not very accessible either. But my videos turning out that way isn't only because I've been procrastinating for various reasons. See, I also know a lot about human attention span, and I started trying to make my videos as time efficient as possible. Well, what that meant was that my videos became very dry and boring, and again, sterile is the word I like to use, where I'm just presenting the information, but it's not fun, it's not engaging, and again, probably not accessible either. So to summarize, I'm happy with how Improvement Geek has been going so far, but my videos have gotten kind of stale and boring and uninteresting, and I definitely plan on fixing that starting next weekend with my next video. But I'll get to my plan for 2020 with Improvement Geek in a couple minutes, so let's move on to me. So as I've mentioned in a couple previous videos, I've really been stuck in a rut since I graduated from college in December of 2018. I got a job as a software engineer in January 2019, and then again I started this channel, Improvement Geek, in summer of 2019. At the same time, I've also been working on improving myself, making new friends here in Atlanta, and a lot of other things. But what started happening was I was putting so much time into all of those things that I stopped putting time into taking care of myself, and that started to have some negative effects on my health. A couple months ago, I started having some intense chest pains, and because I've been really unhealthy over, well, basically all of my life, I started thinking that I was having a heart attack, and there were a couple times where I really thought that I was about to have a heart attack and potentially die. Now, don't worry, my mom is a great nurse, and I went to the doctor and got checked out, and I found out that I don't have heart problems. It turns out it was anxiety attacks. See, all the stress from all these different things, on top of me being so unhealthy, started causing me to have intense anxiety attacks, and I didn't know what it was at the time, so I thought that I was having a heart attack or something. As a side note to that, when I went to the doctor, I also found out that I have kidney stones, which is going to be a lot of fun to deal with here soon. So anyway, because I haven't been taking care of myself, I've gotten up to almost 250 pounds. I've been eating and drinking way too much. I've been exercising and sleeping way too little. And I've just generally been very unhealthy and sinking further down into the rut. I tell you all this because one of my core principles as Improvement Geek is being transparent about my self-improvement journey. I show you my journey of change to show you that you can change yourself, and then I tell you how you can change yourself to educate you on how you can actually change yourself. Now, I could be sad about how I've let myself go and where I've let myself get to in life and beat myself up about it, but I'm taking a positive perspective on it and I'm happy about it because it's going to make my eventual transformation even more impressive. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mean impressive as a, hey, look at me, look at what I did way. I mean impressive as, again, I want to show you that you can change, and if you're dealing with something along the lines of what I just described, and you feel like you're stuck, then hopefully when you see me go through this and get myself out of it, then you'll feel inspired and empowered to do the same yourself. That's the entire reason why I study psychology and neuroscience, and the entire reason of why I became the Improvement Geek. See, Improvement Geek is the best version of me. I want Improvement Geek to be the example of all the things that I talk about. But I also need to start making me the best version of me, and that's what I'm going to start working towards. Improvement Geek and Joey Doughty should not be separate people. My life's goals are to achieve my potential, help others like you achieve yours, and make the world a happier place. Though I want to change myself, I accept who I currently am. I take full accountability for all the choices that have led me to who I am today, and I also take responsibility for making better choices in the future. So looking ahead to 2020 and beyond for Improvement Geek, put it simply, I want to make better videos. I want to make my videos funnier, with more humor, more skits, more Oreo, and to put it simply, I want to be the Bill Nye the Science Guy for self-improvement. I want to help popularize psychology, neuroscience, and self-improvement like Bill Nye, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and Carl Sagan did for various other science fields. I want to make those topics fun and accessible. I want to make you an Improvement Geek yourself. I want to make you hungry to learn more about how the mind works, and to make you as excited about learning about how the mind works and how we can improve ourselves as I am. I want my videos to make you want to watch them, retain the information, and actually apply the information to your life. But that all starts with making videos that you actually want to watch all the way through. Maybe it seems counterintuitive, but I also want to start making longer videos because that'll give me more time to explain things in an effective way, but it'll also give me more time where I can make the videos more fun and make them more engaging. Longer videos are also good because the YouTube algorithm likes longer videos and will show them to more people. And when I talk about growing the channel, it's not just for me. The channel growing means that I'm getting my videos and my content in front of more people, and therefore hopefully helping more people. Speaking of which, I've also spent a lot of time researching the YouTube algorithm, and I found out that engagement, meaning likes and comments mainly, really do help out a lot. And sharing does as well, because one of the biggest things that small creators like myself struggle with is getting views. So if you enjoy my videos, please take a few seconds to leave a like, leave me a comment, and maybe even share the video if you know someone that it could help. I'm never going to be one of those YouTubers that tells you to smash that like button or backhand the subscribe button like it owes you money. If you think it's worth it, then I would love it if you take a few seconds to do those things. And if you don't, then I'll keep working to improve and earn it from you. I'm also about to get much more active on all of my other platforms. I'm going to be posting book reviews and good quotes, not motivational garbage, on my Instagram. I've started posting a lot more on my Twitter, and I've also been looking into other platforms like LinkedIn and TikTok. I'll also be a lot more active on Reddit in the self-development communities. I'll actually start using my new website for blog posts and some other stuff. I'll probably start an email list soon, and I also plan on starting to blog on Medium soon as well. As for what 2020 holds for me personally, I'm just going to focus on consistently taking the actions that I know will get me to where I want to be in life. Pretty much all the things that I need to do are outlined in a video I did a while back about a weight loss challenge that I'm doing. I'll put a link to that down in the description. I'm only pointing you to that just because I know this video is getting pretty long at this point, so go check that out if you're interested. Long story short, I'm going to be getting back to intermittent fasting, tracking my calories, cutting down on alcohol, supplementing nutrients, and sleeping more. I'm also planning on doubling down on learning, not just psychology and neuroscience, but also communication, marketing, business, philosophy, and much more. I've started taking an online course from Harvard about rhetoric, persuasive speaking, on edX.com, and I've also started reading the textbooks for the Stanford University Bachelor of Psychology curriculum. I know that improving myself and taking better care of myself will enable me to make better content and be a better speaker so that I can better help people like you. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please leave me a comment with your thoughts, and I'll leave you with this. I promise that soon you'll be seeing a much improved Improvement Geek, and through that, I truly hope that I can help you improve yourself in whatever way you want to. With that, I'll see you next Saturday.